So before we get this video started, I want to give you a quick reminder for a special announcement. Starting on December 17th, I will be doing a special digital code giveaway based on one of my favorite films of the history of the cinema, which is none other than Frozen 2. Type in the comment section what's your favorite part of the movie, what's your favorite character in the movie, and most importantly, what's your favorite song in this movie. Please answer now before on the day that Fire and Hash will definitely come out. Because honestly, if you don't answer it, you are not getting your digital copy and you will be empty without the digital copy. So please enter now. Oh man, what a sweet man. Well, I don't care what NH Studios said. I'll be doing this review no matter what. Hi, soldiers! Follow me to the meeting room. We're about to do a review on the weight of water. You're not in Kansas anymore. We are going to Pandora. And I'm only asking one simple question. What's up, Will? Now, enough further ado. Let's go ahead and get started. We got done to do review on the first Avatar movie. Now let's get done to do a review. One of the second best movie from James Cameron, you know. Because not every movie have to be like Titanic or Terminator 2 Judgment Day, you know? Anyway, so we're doing this for James Cameron, not James Gunn, because if we say that, we're gonna get cut by a guy named John Monsterhigh fan. If we don't want that, do we? Anyway, enough further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your drink, and enjoy of this Pandora presentation before I would destroy the Pandora. Oh, come on now. What are you being freaking out about? What? Come on. This is my hobby, okay? This is my hobby. I always do that. But in the next review, we'll be asking my girlfriend. And you're gonna love her, man. You're gonna love her. Anyway, enough further ado. And enjoy this Pandora presentations. Good morning, soldiers. My name is Mario, from the villain from the other movie, from the Avatar movie. Today, we're about to do a movie review on the best Avatar movie so far, which is none other than Avatar the Way of Water, or should I have to call it Avatar the Way of Peak, because this film is peak cinema, and came out the year of 2022, which we all agree that Disney is one of the worst years for 2022, because the only good movie they released was none other than Turning Red. But ever since that, Lightyear and Strange World, or should I have to call it Strange Boring, because that film make my soldier fall asleep, man. But I am so glad these movies, which is the Avatar movie, beat these living crap out of these boring movies, which is Strange World and Lightyear, which nobody give a flying monkey about that movie. And I was just saying it as an expression, soldiers. Alright, soldiers, enough further ado, let's get to it. So ever since this movie came out back in 3 years ago, it's been 3 years since this movie came out, man, shocking, right? Anyway, so this movie got a 76% Rotten Tomato for the critic, and of course this movie got a 92% for the audience, and we all agreed that this movie is an epic, brilliant masterpiece. Anyway, so this movie got a 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb, and of course this movie got a Meth score on 67 on Megascore. I already know that sounds bad, but at least this movie got a green, so just be grateful, soldiers. And of course, Let's read the box office. Avatar: The Way of Water was a massive box office hit. It was grossing over $2.3 billion worldwide and making it as the third highest grossing movie ever made, and behind only the original Avatar movie and the Avengers Endgame. What the heck is the Avengers Endgame? I probably it's like a lame superhero movie. I know NH3 enjoy it, but for me, ain't a cup of tea. It earned around of $688 million domestically in the North of America, and this movie made is $1.65 billion in the internationality, and with a $134 million domestically in the opening weekend in December 2022. Let's read it one more time. Worldwide gross this movie made is $232 billion, and domestically in the U.S. and Canada, this movie gross is $688 million. And of course, international gross this movie made is $1.65 billion. And of course, domestically opening this movie made is $134 million. And is one of the highest grossing films of 2022, the biggest post of the pandemic release. If you don't know what the pandemic, soldiers, you don't want to know what the pandemic is, because these pandemic could go fuck themselves. Anyway, so let's look at some Academy, shall we? So this movie got nominated for Best Sound Effects, Best Visual Effects, and Best Picture of the Year, and Best Production Design. But there was one question: how on earth that James Cameron stand a nomination? But come on, he's the only one made a movie, and without James Cameron, there would be no Avatar movie. So, yeah. And for the next movie, we're gonna get to that maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow after this movie be over. So that's my fun. Anyway, soldiers, what do I think about the Avatar: The Way of Water, which is the next installment of the Avatar movie? I gotta say, this movie's even better than the first movie. Yup, this movie's even better than the first movie. I gotta say this, but it has gotta be one of the second best James Cameron movie ever made. Yup, even better than Terminator 2 Judgment Day. But it's still not the best movie from James Cameron. The best movie from James Cameron will always be Titanic. Titanic, I cry in that movie. I cry in that movie because that movie extremely sad, just like the Green Mile. Anyway, so do I have any flaws about this movie? Hey soldier, do you have any flaws about this movie? Absolutely not. If I get one more flaw about this movie, I will be firing all bunch of the employee if I give one flaw about this movie. So yeah, I got one question. Why on earth this movie is 3 hours? Why, come on, some people can sit into a 3-hour movie. No wonder that Kate for the live stream from NH Studio. And yeah, we saw that over Godzilla booty. Oh my god, man. That completely disgusts me. Ew. What about the Godzilla booty? Soldiers, what did I tell you? We are not talking about Godzilla booty. We're talking about the Avatar movie. If you give that up one more time, I'm about to fire you. Ain't honestly, sorry about my language. Anyway, it just slipped out of my mouth. Anyway, so now, I do not have any flaws about this movie. Let's get the positive. So, the story is absolutely amazing. It's even better than the first movie. And the character in this movie is absolutely even better than the first movie. We got Jake Sully, which is the most wanted of our Pandora, is a very amazing character. And of course, you got Zoe Adana's characters. She was so amazing, once again, as Neonon. If I pronounce her name wrong, my apology, because some Pandora name could be very darn complicated. And of course, so Dr. Grace, well, she kind of in this movie, but she playing as a teenager. Yeah. I'm probably you guys all literally saying, why on earth that she playing a teenager ever since she's in her 70s? Well, let's look at the picture, shall we? So, soldiers, that's what she play. She play as a teenager girl, and I gotta say, it's pretty weird as the fact that she play as a teenager girl. And I gotta say, she's very amazing as a teenager girl. And I gotta say this, I prefer her more than Dr. Grace. Yeah, this is pretty weird and pretty awesome at the fact that a girl, she's literally in her 70s, and she playing as a teenager girl. Yeah, we gotta be careful if we have a crush on mine, though. That's disgusting. And of course, we got the queen of the water, and played by the legendary herself, Kate Winslet. Yup, the same actress that she was in. She was in the Titanic, you know. Well, she was in Titanic, and she was in some of the bad movies, like movie 43. Ugh. Wait a minute, she was in movie 43? You know what? I honestly don't give a crap, because nobody in my right mind who give a crap about the movie 43. And don't even dare I'm going to do a go anime term, which, mark my word, we don't allow go anime term in this society, you know. And of course, don't forget my character, Mile. Yup, he did a terrific job as a villain in this movie. And I got one simple question. How on earth I was alive? Well, I got turned into blue, and that is why I am not becoming a real human. So yeah, I'm a Pandora character now. And of course, I think NH Studio sent me, let's see the script. Oh yeah, his favorite character in this movie, which Ned in Discord. Oh, not bad. She's fine looking. I gotta say, she's really fine looking. And I gotta say, she kind of remind me of one of the celebrity that NH Studio have a crush on, like Rachel Zegel, Forrest Pugh, Anna Taylor-Joy, Harry Steinfeld, and last not least, Christian Bale. But I gotta say, Billy, she did a terrific job to play as a character, and I hope that she's not a minor. But if she's a minor, don't cancel me. I'm very sorry, soldiers. Anyway, and the action scene in this movie and the visual, once again, the action scene in this movie is pure cinema. And of course, the visual in this movie. Jane Cameron would not let us down for this beautiful visual in this movie. And of course, don't forget the climax. One of the longest climax I've ever seen in a lifetime, y'all. And of course, the ending of this movie. The ending of this movie is absolutely amazing. So, spoiler alert, this is going to be the ending of this movie. So, check it out, shall we? So yeah, Avatar: The Way of Water ending. See, the Sully family suffered from the tragic death of the son. Rest in peace, man. And of course, during the battle with the quantum, oh my god, in the RDA, leading them to find a new permission home with a maximum and leave people inside the bond after in the secret water. And just like the first movie of Avatar, Jake Sully opened his eyes, along with Zoe Adonis characters, and boom, that's your end of the movie. And let's get some huge major credit on The Weeknd. He sang the song called Nothing Is Lost, You Give Me a Stretch. Yeah, that song is amazing. And like I said, this is the best song from The Weeknd. Yep, even better than The Night, even better than Kent the Feeling. So that's my point. Oh, wait a second, that's a song from Justin Timberlake. Don't you soldier, you give me a long string, you a-hole. So overall, guys, soldiers, that was my thought on Avatar: The Way of Water. It's just even better than the first movie. The story is even amazing, character is even amazing, and the visual is absolutely amazing too. I already know I sound like a broken record, I always sound like Alec, but I don't give a crap. Anyway, I'm going to give Avatar: The Way of Water a 10 out of 10. Epic being a masterpiece, y'all. And of course, this movie well deserved a wish upon of NH awesomeness. Anyway, gentlemen, that was my movie review of Avatar: The Way of Water. And tell me about your opinion on this movie on the comment section below. Try again. So type in the comments section, what is your thought on Avatar: The Way of Water? Do you think it's a good movie, or do you think it's a bad movie? Or do you think it's an overrated movie, same with Media Guy and Robert Storm? And once again, I can handle their opinion on this movie. But you know what? No, let's not say that, because we're not Alec, okay? Anyway, guys, so tomorrow we'll be taking away going to Pandora until tomorrow, because tomorrow we're about to do a review on Fire and Hash. And don't worry, I got my ticket. Yeah, I got my ticket for this movie right here. Yeah, got my ticket for IMAX 3D. It is going to be amazing. So me and soldiers are going to see Fire and Hash. And I hope you're taking my girlfriend with me, because my girlfriend, you want to see her, man. You want to see her, man. All right, I'm going to teach her. Yeah, this is my girlfriend right here. Oh, she is such a beauty, man. I already know, soldier, that she's creepy, but bottom of it is, you can't judge based on the cover. Like, come on. She is so drop-dead gorgeous, and she is fine as a wine. And maybe tomorrow, she'll be taking over this review. and I want that girl to take over my review because I will definitely get so no matter what. Oh crap. Anyway, sorry guys. Sorry about the soldiers. It was just my camera. Computer acting up like an a-hole. Anyway, guys, so stay tuned for my movie review on Fire and Hash, which that movie is getting mixed review, which is not a good thing. And trust me, screw Rotten Tomato, man. Screw Rotten Tomato and the haters. Like, how dare they give Search for Square Pants more than Fire and Hash? You gotta be kidding me. Who gave a monkey about that movie? I even know the NH studio kind of giving it a chance, but mark my word, in my Mario, I am not gonna give it a chance because that movie is gonna be a piece of garbage. It's gonna be the most overrated movie of the year. Behind with Final Destination and Bloodline. It might be surprising, but I seriously doubt that. Anyway, soldiers, that was our movie review on this movie. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for if you want to see more of this Pandora video. Please, I recommend you gentlemen, you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share the video to all family. And Christmas is coming up, and you know what the aunt said? You better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, y'all. I don't feel like singing because I don't necessarily sing because I don't know, because I'm just an actor from Don't Believe because I have a voice. I'm sorry, I was the character to play as an old man who literally a blind. Yeah, I didn't like that. Anyway, soldiers, let's go ahead and get all stuff done and get all soldiers done for our next war until the next Avatar movie. And this is Mario in this movie signing off, and you guys have a great morning. Alright, soldiers, let's go. Oh man, I think someone woke Chris up. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in trouble. Alrighty then. I hope I can get this review. Wait a minute. Didn't the villain in the movie did this again? Oh, you son of a biscuit.
Like a boy.